Hey everyone, welcome to Sunday Night Live. It's Sunday again already. It just seems like it was that Sunday yesterday or well, last week. But hey, we're going to start out a whole new week this week and welcome everybody coming in. I see everybody starting to jump on and Gene was here at 1:20. So he said uh, I'm 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 really I'm ready early because daylight savings time had me all messed up. Did it get anybody else messed up? I know it did Miss 2.0. We had a birthday party to go to, and she makes baked beans really good, and she was getting that ready, and I was getting stuff ready to put a pot roast in for later tonight. And I ran to the store quick to get something, and I came back. I kind of had a feeling she didn't realize what time it was, so it was she was thinking it was still on the old time and that we didn't spring ahead, but we made it to the birthday party in time. It was for both of our granddaughters. One is born on leap year, so she turned one the other day on February 29th. And then that's Meadow, and then Willow is turned 6. So it was 6 and 4. So they celebrated their birthdays together today. So got to see some of my kids and grandkids, and really, really exciting. So, well, oh, I forgot to do that. 2.0. Tony 2.0. There we go. All righty. So, hey, PA Wilderness Adventures, how you doing? And then there's Ed. Let's see. While we're waiting, Gene was saying, how's everybody's weekend? I see a couple comments here. We've got Leonard saying it's 50 degrees in the morning, but then started raining and snowing. So Pennsylvania here, if you guys know, it's central Pennsylvania. Central Pennsylvania, we had pretty nice this morning when woke up. It was chilly, but then we had rain and then it was snowing. We went through all 4 seasons this morning. Absolutely. All righty. So, hey, a little off keel outdoors. Mine was a nightmare. Your weekend's been a nightmare. Oh, sorry to hear that. But gonna hang out on this live and come down to earth. Well, we're glad you're hanging out with us. Yeah, and Ed is out on Hammock Hill for the next 3 days. Oh man, you have fun, Ed. And there's Erica. It was Small Town Adventures. Oh, okay. He's building the new workbench. Pretty cool. Hey, Rick. Oh, so Rick, what's in there? He's watched a lot of the Random Adventures camping videos. Commented, watched a few of the travel videos, and he's really gotten into the travel videos. Didn't realize he's saying that he didn't watch some of those and is going through and watching those now. So last March is when we left to do our trip across America, which we did. So we went, what was it, 7.5 weeks, and it was 9,350 miles, 37 videos of me going across the United States, stopping at like Arches, Badlands, out there, Carrizo Plains, and I know Marie, MD Gons has been watching a lot of those, and so has Brenda, watching a lot of the travel videos and making comments, and hadn't realized how much we actually did on our trip across America. Isn't that crazy? It's already a year since March. We left last year. Hey, there's Elric the Blackheart. Hey, everyone. How are you doing, brother? Hey, Dixie Cup. How are you? Just in time, right? Hello, everyone from Del City, Oklahoma, says Leonard. Hey, Freddie. How are you doing? Hello, everybody. Let's see. There's... hey everyone, Larry Outdoors, how are you doing? There's Chris Schultz. How are you doing, Chris? And this thing's popping up. Oh, there's Chris right there. Thank you so much, Chris, for that. Let's see, is that super sticker? There we go, a $2 super sticker. Thank you very much, Chris. I know you guys did that last week. You and Ed were hanging out. Are you guys hanging out again this week? Yet Live 2.0, says Larry Outdoors. Hey, Joseph Kelly, how are you doing? There's Jeff Cooper, Big Mike. Big Mike, you're on time this week. You were late last week, right? Am I calling you out? No, just kidding. Hey, William Simpson, how you doing? There you go. Howdy, folks. Carl Simpson. Look at that. And I don't think you two are related, but you both came up in the comments at the same 8:01 p.m. Oh, we're 4 minutes behind. I'm going to try to cruise through the comments here. And hi, Tony. I'm just in time tonight. Woohoo! Yes, you are, Dixie Cup. Hey, there's my brother, Mike. Yeah, and Mike, that osprey that's hanging on the wall, that was a gift from Mike when we did a Cabela's meetup, which was 2 years ago now. He opened his trunk up and had two backpacks there, and he said, pick one. So I did. I picked that one. And then you got a different one, Mike, because you hiked the long trail last year, and then had a really good pack for that hike. So that's the 36 liter, which I didn't take the 36 liter out on this camp that we did. How about that rainy camp we did? It's pretty cool. Yep. And hey, Skeeter, there's Sarah. Hello, everyone. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Well, not everyone had a great weekend. Yeah, but we're hoping everybody did. Yeah, because a little off. Keel Outdoors says his has been a nightmare. So we're going to pray for you, brother, that it gets better. It's almost over. And then we lost an hour, right? So we jumped ahead. Yeah, we did. Let's see. Howdy, folks. There's Dixie Cup. There's Mike. There's Chris Schultz with the big $2 super sticker, which I greatly appreciate. Let's see. Hey, Tony, Zach, Small Town Adventures will be on soon. He's building his workbench. Yes. Hey, Redneck City boys, how's everyone doing? Yeah. Good evening. And there's Red Bush Primitives. Good evening. Hey, Darlene, how are you doing? Hi, Tony in chat. Hey, Jennifer. Boy, Jennifer, I don't think I've seen you on here before. I don't recognize the last name. If you have been, sorry I missed you before, but welcome. If this is your first time joining a Sunday Night Live, great to have you. Certainly. Hey, let's see. Thank you. Today makes 1 year since we went to New River Gorge. Yeah, today. So if you guys haven't watched the travel videos, that Jeff, I think that was my number 3. You and I go to New River Gorge, spend a day together, and that was after I woke up in your barn. I slept overnight in his 100-year-old mail pouch painted barn. It's on a registry. Yeah. Oh, Ed, and thank you very much, Ed, for that super sticker. Thank you. $2 super sticker. Super sticker. That's great. Really appreciate that, Ed. Let's see. It was okay. It was very windy last night and this morning in New York City. Yeah, lots of wind. I know there's been a ton of wind. It was very breezy here in Pennsylvania as well. You know, that was on the camp the other night that we did. I went out Wednesday and got breezy early in the morning. And you know, one of the things that I do when I mentioned it, there was a lot of downfalls, you know, trees that were hung up on the other trees, things like that. That's one of the things you always look up, because you don't want to be under what's called a widowmaker, that if it gets windy at night, there's a hang up that can fall on you. I was actually laying there and it got a little windy and I had a thought, just laying there half awake, half asleep, listening to the rain. Well, that rain sound was cool. I actually recorded the rain sound, just turned the camera on, pitch black, for 10 minutes and recorded the rain so that I could play it back for myself whenever I wanted to. But I was laying there and just half awake, half asleep. and I just had the thought of a branch coming down, breaking through the tarp and smashing me in the head. I actually put my arm up and laid there for a little while to get that thought out of my mind. Yeah, because your mind can play tricks on you out there. Hey, JR, how are you doing? JR's life. Hey, Tony, let's see. Ed and I are. Uh, oh, okay. You guys are out camping again this week. Ed and I are with Cowboy Mike, Heather, and a couple more of our friends. We have successfully converted 2 hammocks. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that is awesome. Hey, Dave Fee. Sorry we didn't get together and have coffee yet. We're gonna do that soon. I've had a busy weekend and also yesterday, and I did go somewhere yesterday. It was pouring down rain. Miss 2.0 and we go to a farmer's market. She was off. So I asked her Friday, I said, hey, let's go to the farmer's market. It's just real close to us because I wanted to see Raymond and get some different things. What you gonna come in and show the necklace? Oh, yeah. All right. So real quick, yeah, squirrel, because Lisa's getting dinner. But if you guys, I'm asked
close like you are.
No. I'm asked.
Why are you so big down there?
Oh, that's because that's a big screen. So, this. A lot of people ask me about my necklace, which was given to me, and by Alpine Warrior. And a couple weeks ago, I said, "Man, I don't know where he got it. I think he got it on Etsy." And so, Hammock Mountain sent me a link and said he found it on Etsy. So I went that night and I looked it up and I ordered Miss 2.0 a necklace. And I've got the black. So
just like that one.
Come on in. Let's. No, that's we're up here.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's the necklace there, and you can see it's got a climbing rope. So this one's teal, and Miss 2.0 was over there exercising in the room and getting that pot roast together for us to have a little bit later. But yeah, it's
right.
Was it called Mississippi pot roast?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So Mississippi pot roast. So everybody say bye, Miss 2.0. We're going to have fun. And then she brought me a little. Okay. So we're eating late. Yeah. But yeah, I know, right? All right. So hers has a climbing rope. There was, so the package comes and I'm like, and I had to sign for it. So I didn't have the thing. They left a slip on the door, and then I didn't get to the post office. But on it, it said it came from Slovakia. I'm like, what could be sent to me from Slovakia? I forgot all about it because it was like 2 weeks ago I ordered it. And I went up there and got it. And I was like, Slovakia, I told the post lady, I said, I don't know if I want to open this. Does it say what it is? And she looked and she goes, it's a necklace. And I was like, oh, it was a necklace. So I actually sent, I forget her name, because you can only communicate to the creator of it through Etsy. Send a message to Etsy, then they send it to the artist, and then they send it back through them, and then you can read it. It's a message that comes to you. But I told her that I had a YouTube channel, and everybody was always asking about the necklace that was given to me by Alpine Warrior to get back to climbing. And I said I never wanted to take it off, and I haven't taken it off, and it's been over a year and a half at least, longer than that. But I had never taken it off. And I said, one of the reasons I didn't ever want to take it off is Miss 2.0 would put it on and I wouldn't get it back. So I had said that on the live, and Hammock Mountain sent me the link for it. Thank you so much, brother Daniel. It's perfect. She loves it. She's been wearing it ever since as well. And great. being able to message the artist of it and let her know about the channel and that a lot of people like the necklace. Yeah, I should put her link somewhere. Maybe I'll do that one of these days. Yeah, but it's a beautiful necklace. Beautiful. Yeah, it is. Yeah. All righty. Well, I forget where I was at. Oh, there we are. So the cowboy camp or cowboy Mike. There we go. And Dave P. Like I said, we got to get together and get that coffee together. But Miss 2.0 and I ran over there and we saw. There's a butcher from, I believe, Milton, and he brings a bunch of stuff down, and that's what we're having as one of the items that we got there. I got a big piece of pot roast, and that's what we're making, the Mississippi pot roast. And oh, I tasted it; it's delicious. But you pour in peppercini, peppers, like a stick of butter, ranch powder. You don't put any water. Carrots, celery, you can do potatoes. I always do, because we like making mashed potatoes. I always do, and we got these at the farmer's market too, portobello mushrooms. So I mix that in there so you don't know if you're eating meat or a portobello mushroom. Yeah. All right. Well, let's see. Yeah. Larry Outdoors says we lost an hour last night, but look at the bright side. We are 1 hour closer to happy hour. Yeah. So one of the things that I guess this might be, I know that if it goes through Congress, I mean, if they bring it up this year, this might be the last we jump back and forth like that. So yeah. Hey, Aaron, how are you doing? Aaron Weiser. Happy Sunday, Tony. Happy Sunday to you too. Hey, there's Dennis. How are you doing, Dennis? Yeah. Oh, Dennis, there was somebody, I didn't make a comment back to him yet because it was the wind baffle. Someone asked me on the comments where the wind baffle came from for the little stove that you'd sent me. I'm not quite sure where that came from. I know there's not one like that on Amazon. It's in my bag, packed away still. But if you think about it, Dennis, go on to Thursday night's video, and look in there for the comment. And if you could comment back to him where you got that, it would be greatly appreciated. I'm sure he would appreciate it as well. All right. So there's Rick. How are you doing? The arches video was phenomenal. Yeah, the arches. I had an amazing time at Arches, and when we go into Arches, it's snowing, and raining, and when we get up higher, it's snowing, and then I had to wait for a couple hours, and then all of a sudden, it was better, and then the sun came out, and I waited. What was it? I waited, I think, 45 minutes just to take one picture of the blue sky behind the arch with a puddle. And then to see Arches in there. And I see my buddy Smoking Bill in here. Yeah. So Smoking Bill is one of the people that I met down at the farmer's market. And Smoking Bill is the one that introduced me to the crispy oil that we had a couple weeks ago on that burger. So, Bill, we had so there's also, we were down there because Miss 2.0 was with me. We got to try a couple other things, and she loves olives, and so do I. And there was a jar of these olives in there that were really amazing. They're all chopped up and stuff. It's got Parmesan cheese, chunks of Parmesan in it. Delicious. We ate that on a burger last night. Smoking Bill, that was awesome. And we put that smoked Gouda cheese that you make. So down at the farmer's market, he's got all kinds of stuff that he smokes, and that's Smoking Bill. And really great getting to meet Smoking Bill. And he's one of our subscribers and watches the channel. And he actually he smokes butter. He gave me a stick of butter, or I think it's 2 sticks in that pack. A stick of butter that's smoked with everything bagel spices on it. I'm looking forward to trying that as well, and maybe figure out how I can get that out on a camp. Smokes. I think he took cream cheese. He's smoking cream cheese now, and I think he brought like 25 cream cheeses, and they went like immediately. Yeah. All righty. So, well, oh, and Smoking Bill, you do have a Facebook page too. So anybody that wants to go check him out, Smoking Bill, and that is on Facebook. Yeah, and I think he's on some other ones too. Hey, Bernie Smith, how are you doing? Susquehanna County, PA. Cool. Yeah. Let's see. There's Chuck. How are you doing? Am I getting back? Yeah, I am. Okay. I said I was going to try to keep up with everybody, but Miss 2.0 came in, and I was glad she did stopped in. Alrighty. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Mike, Foothills Trail. Okay. Yeah, last year. And I was going, I was somewhere. I was on my way back on my trip across America, and I was hoping to kind of work my way down and meet you down there. But that was I got back a little earlier than that. But yeah, that was and Mike shared some pictures on our Facebook family page of his hike down the Foothills Trail. Hey, Deep South, how are you guys doing out there? Really appreciate you guys. I'm Spooky. Hello, stranger. How are you doing? Yeah, yeah. Let's see. Hey, Jonathan, how are you doing? Hi, Tony. Can you tell me what kind of power bank you use on your trip? I need one to power a CPAP. Okay. So, well, if you go on to like the reviews, product reviews, I have two of them in there. But the one that I like the most is the V-Toman. That's the one that I actually have in the car. That's a 1500 watt. I mean, I would suggest probably that bigger one, or maybe smaller, but the V-Toman, it works great because it charges back up within an hour. And you can even use it at the house. Just run your CPAP through it, and then have it plugged into the wall to always be charging. Kind of use it like an uninterrupted power supply, so that if the power goes out, it's already running through the battery, because that does have the 110 plugs on it, the 3 110 outlets. So yeah, that's the one I mean, there's a lot of them out there, but that's the one that I use mainly for the car and camping. But I don't backpack that one out because it wouldn't work. But if you were car camping, had the car and you were tenting or hammocking, I've already seen, in fact, when I was down at HangCon, the couple that was right next to Stitch and I, he was on a CPAP machine and he had a power bank there as well. Yeah. Very windy last week in Dell, Oklahoma, says Leonard. Hey, Tom, how are you doing? Enjoying the live chat next to my fireplace. Yeah, that fireplace would feel good, I bet, right now. That way, let's see. Hey, MN Mike Outdoors. Does MN, does that stand for Minnesota? What's up, Tony? Maybe I read it. Maybe it says, nope. Tony, I sure like the new camping hat. Yeah, look at that. Ooh. So the bill, this is stressed. It did not come like that. I stressed that. What I did is just took a knife, I think this one here. Yeah, this is the one that I used. This is a I forget the name of this one. This one here. And then I just take it, hold it like this. Well, you know how to hold a knife. And then I just rub it back and forth on the edge until it gets down to the plastic. And then that frays it. I always like the way it looks. Widowmakers are scarier than Bigfoot. Absolutely, yes, they are. And you got to be very careful when it's windy like that. Um, just make sure that there's no dead trees or dead branches hanging up in the trees. Oh, Big Mike super sticker. Well, thank you very much, buddy. Welcome. I appreciate that. You guys always just amaze me and bless me so much. I'm truly blessed. I certainly am very much. So thank you very much for that super sticker. Alrighty, so we got Dixie Cup. I loved your last camp in the rain in the forest. I like the one Tiger's tarp. Was that a 10 by 10? No, it was bigger. I think it's their 10 by 12 or 10 by 14. It's big. It's really, really big. But I think it's 10 by 14. That one is on my storefront through Amazon. You can find it on there if you just look at hammock, the hammock tab. I think all the tarps are under there, but that one is under there. That one's a great tarp for if you know it's going to be raining. And if I wasn't filming or needed a lot of space, then I would take a smaller one. But I like having all that extra room under there. But yeah, when it was raining, I didn't think about it, but it was dry underneath there. But the more it rained, the mountain, the way the runoff is from the mountain, it runs down to a lake. So it was a river underneath of my hammock for in the middle of the night when I was waking up. I look over the side and it was just running down through there. Fortunately, it dried enough, or not dried, but it wasn't running like that anymore in the morning. And I did take my shoes off because it wasn't a high stealth area, and my shoes were soaked from just walking around when that water started coming and stuff. And yeah, it was wet, so I did take off my shoes. It was great. I loved it, and then I was able to. I actually took. What did I put down? Oh, my one dry bag. I just put that down, set my shoes on top of it. It was difficult. It took me a little while to get my shoes on because of the leg brace on that right side, but it worked out. Now, if I was in an area where I would have to be worried that someone would be coming and I'd have to get up very quick, I can't struggle with my shoes, so I would sleep with my shoes on. So very, very rarely do I ever take them off, but I did take them off, and it was great. It really, really was very comfortable. It was real comfortable because I woke up in the morning and I said, "Well, I think I'll." It was what 7:45. I said, "Oh, I think we're going to sleep till 8." We're real lazy, maybe 8:30. Well, we were real lazy because I got up at 9:20. I woke back. I just fell right back to sleep, and it was good. It was good. Loved. I just loved. I don't get an opportunity to camp that long in the rain, but that was a perfect night. Very dark. It got very, very dark at that spot. Yeah. And we didn't get anything on our game cam, as you saw, just me going to get it. It recorded me a little bit, but that was it. We're going to get something one of these times, but I didn't have real high hopes right there. Well, maybe because of the scrapings in the dirt. A lot of people commented that they may have been turkey, and I didn't even think of that while I was out there, but I know turkey do scratch for grubs and things like that. But I didn't see any real claw marks, so that's why I wasn't sure. And I know the squirrels wouldn't push the leaves that far. But one of the things you want to watch too, and porcupines. With my trekking poles, and that's why I took the trekking poles and I put them up underneath the tarp between the ridge line and the tarp. because my trekking poles are cork handles. So if you have cork handles, don't leave them on the ground or where a porcupine can get them, because they will eat your cork. And off of there has been many through hikers that has gotten the cork eaten off of their trekking poles. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Everybody saying hi to Miss 2.0. Yeah. Okay. Hi, Miss 2.0. Hey, there's Hammock Mountain. Good. Hey, hey, Tony. I'm here. Glad you're here. Hopefully, you got to see the necklace that, thanks to you, I had the link to get to order one for Miss 2.0, and it came in. And I got her the teal. It's a teal climbing rope, and it's a braided rope. If you're familiar with climbing rope, or just style. So this one's green, but it has patterns in it, different patterns. And I got her one that was teal, for her, because I like teal on her, and she likes teal too. Yeah, yeah. All right. Okay. Hey, Susan, how are you doing? Hello, Tony. I've been catching up on your traveling across America. I am loving seeing all the beautiful scenery in the mountains, and learning a lot about these mountains and sides mountains. Yeah, so I do talk a lot in the videos. I think it was Rick, might have been you, Rick, that said love the commentary. So I was really unsure how I was going to do the travel videos, because my first travel like that, in how to film it. And I know in the videos leading up to that, when I was doing the little test videos about how am I going to film, is I'm going to use music, things like that, and ended up. So I do talk during the videos, and I don't know if I talk too much for some, but some said they really appreciated the talking and the telling about everything while we were driving. Yeah. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, there's. I was looking for the mouse. Yeah. All right. Well, Susan, thank you so much for watching them. Really appreciate it. Okay. Yeah. Everybody's saying bye, Miss 2.0. Yeah. Hey, Sean's Adventures. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Hey, Tony, let me know if you come to New Orleans. Oh, so get down to New Orleans. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Yeah, it would. Hey, just having fun. Hello from Michigan. I got to get up to Michigan one of these times too. So there's James. I do adventures. Countdown to Woolly Swamp Hammock Hang. Yeah, that's coming up. Yeah, it is. And this month, March, is going to be very busy for me. I was just looking at my calendar. I have a doctor's appointment this week for one thing. I got a doctor's appointment the next week. And then I do, because I've had issues with my stomach for quite some time, about 3.5 years. So I got to go in and do a colonoscopy. Sorry, everyone. But that and an endoscopy on the 25th, I believe. It's a Monday. But I got the thing in the mail. I got to do a 2-day cleanse. What? For 2 days? I remember doing this about 8 years ago, 8.5 years ago, somewhere around there. And that was just a 1 day. And so it's going to fall on a Saturday and a Sunday that I've got to do this cleanse. So I'm not sure how videos are going to go this month, especially towards then. And I'm not quite sure if we'll do a Sunday night live. Depends on how I feel after doing a 2-day cleanse. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Rick, how are you doing? Oh yeah, and James, how about that that hot sauce? I don't have it up here; it's downstairs. But the hot sauce was really good. I thought I maybe put too much in. I thought because it was pouring out of there into that chili, and that chili was really really good. That's the Peak Refuel, and went somewhere yesterday to pick up a couple more things. I'll show you that here in a minute. But that was some good hot sauce. I actually ended up putting more in. I thought I put a lot in, but when it mixed with that chili, it kind of tamed it down, but it had a great flavor. Yeah, it did. Yeah, yeah. Oh, let's see. Hey, Trevor Rosenberg, how you doing? Hello, what's up? Fixing to eat Tombstone pizza, says Leonard. Yeah. Uh, oh, you did get it on Amazon. Hmm. I looked on Amazon, Dennis, and I didn't see it because that one folds in and out. They do have one on Amazon now, but I really looked for it after he had asked. I couldn't find it on there. Maybe they don't have it on Amazon anymore. Just like these hats, you know, this style of hat, the legacy hat, they didn't have on Amazon. And then when I looked again, all of a sudden, oh, and they had them. Oh, look at my hair. Yeah, my hair is getting long. So is my beard. Yeah. It was at the birthday party today. I was sitting there talking to my son-in-law, and all of a sudden I feel my head go. And Lisa grabbed and pulled my hair as she was walking by. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, because I've never had my hair like this before. So we're gonna see how it goes, how long I do this. But yeah. Hey, Gene, how are you doing? Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I would like to see you in Oklahoma City. Yeah, I'd like to get to Oklahoma City one of these days. I want to have a big old steak out there. Hey, Steven, how you doing? And is that O'Loughlin? I think that's how that's pronounced. So Stephen O'Loughlin, we enjoy your videos. Uh, Coming to the Midwest anytime soon? Well, no. I'd love to. I know my friend Dave and Katie. Usually they're working their way back end of March, early September, RNRV Chronicles. He wants me to come out real bad. So, because now she has a contract at one hospital for 13 weeks, and then they're going on a trip, and then they'll be back in the area. Maybe they may not even come back to Pennsylvania this year. His wife's a traveling nurse, but they're in Arizona, so they took a contract. So he's going to be out there till June. Gonna get hot. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Smoking Bill. Yep. So Smoking Bill on Facebook. Definitely check him out. Yes. Lots of cool stuff he smokes. Any chance you could do a video short on? So just having fun. Any chance you could do a video short on tying up your hammock? You make it look so easy. Well, yeah, because I fast forwarded. So yeah, but it is really easy. But I can do that. I've got the Dutch wear, that little clip and stuff. There's different things, but that continuous ridge line, because the tarp's already in the snake skin, so that works out really easy. But yeah, I could do a video on that sometime. I'm trying to think if I did. I can't remember. I might have done a hammock review or tarp review or something like that, and talked more about it on one of the reviews. But yeah, I could probably do that. Yeah. So let's see. That chili looks good, Smoking Bill. Yeah, Gene must be on looking at his. Oh, that's right. So Smoking Bill, how did you make out at the chili contest? So he had a chili contest he went to. I believe that was today. I believe you were getting set up for that. Hey, Richard, how are you doing? Richard Grimm Sr. What? Randy? Well, congratulations. Wow. Just retired Friday after 40 years as a trim carpenter. Wow. Finally, time for camping, kayaking, etc., etc. I like the etc., etc. Yeah. So, man, Randy, I wish you the best on all that stuff. And you should take some pictures when you get out doing those things and post them to our Random Adventures 2.0 Facebook page. And, oh, Mr. My phone buzz. I'm like, why is my phone buzzing? Miss 2.0 sent me a picture, but I can't look at it because that's my camera. Yeah. She must be sending me pictures of the pot roast and mashed potatoes. All righty. Yeah, but put some pictures, and I encourage all of y'all, you get out, do a random adventure, even if it's just going to a trailhead and staring at the sign. That's a random adventure. Post it on our Random Adventures 2.0 family Facebook page. Love to see it. Love to see you guys getting out. And now's the time to get out. It's getting better and better outside. Well, not today, but it's going to continually get better and better as spring comes on us. And now we've got, oh, I'm loving that we sprung back to ahead, because it's going to stay lighter longer for a longer period of time. Gives you so much more light out there while you're camping, and you don't have get out there and then it's dark all of a sudden. Yep. Oh, you were second. Hey, False Paranormal NEPA, how are you doing? So you were second out of 18. Well, congratulations. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, remember to put 3 question marks in front of your question, after your question, to make it more visible. That way I'll jump on it and see it right away. Well, when I get to it. But that's 8:25 and we're still a couple minutes behind. Thanks, Jim. I know I keep saying my hat, and I got corrected on a comment that it's a cap. I'm just used to saying hat. I apologize, but it's my camp cap. It doesn't sound right. My camp hat. So, oh well, it's mine. So I did get it embroidered on there locally, and I just ordered six more blanks because I don't want no. I ordered 6 more. I just dropped them off to him because he puts these on there very, very reasonable. So I wanted to get him 6 of them just so I have them here. But they had a little sale going on at Amazon, so I thought, oh, I better get them before the sale's gone, because when I got this one, it was like $13. And then the next time I went on to go get another one, it was over 16 something, almost $17, $16.95. So I went on the other day and I saw them for 14. And I thought, oh, I better get 6 of them. So I did. so I just ran him down there. He said in about 2 weeks I'll have he'll have I drew that. So look at the pine tree, 2 pines on that side and a pine on that side, and there's our mountain. So I sketched it out on a piece of paper for him and said, hey, see what you can do with this. And that was the design we picked. Yep. All right. So let's see. Hey, how are you doing? I can never pronounce your first name. Jasmine, I'll say the last name because I know it's different than the way I pronounce it. Theani. I'm hoping I said it right. you'll maybe put me then, because you did that before and that helped me. Here saying hello to the 2.0 fam, watching and relaxing. Blessings. Awesome. Oh, and that Thursday night video is doing pretty good. As of this morning, it hit 6,000 views since Thursday night. So it was doing real good. Hopefully it'll continue to do good. Anytime you can get like rain or snow or something in the title, it seems to help. People search certain words, and I've noticed that's helped pretty good. Where's Stitch tonight? I am not sure. I know he was skiing. He was skiing yesterday, so hope he might be traveling back home from Denver. Just not sure. But him and I were talking on the phone. I was driving, and he sent during COVID. All right, so Stitch has short hair too, but during COVID, he had grown his hair and didn't get it cut for a year. And he showed it. Sent me a picture. It was all the way down low on his back. I was like, "Wow, Stitch! I never saw you with that long hair." But it was pretty cool. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, maybe Stitch is on here now, and I don't see him in the comments yet because I'm behind. Get my. There's Old Grunt. How are you doing, brother? Yeah. Let's see. And Small Town Adventures made it. Yep, working out in his shed and came back in. Past Combo. Howdy, love your videos. Glad to catch you live finally. Well, we're glad you caught us as well. And welcome to the 2.0 family and here tonight. I'm really glad you got here. Let's see. Rat Pack. How are you doing? Rat Pack Bushcraft. Hello from Rat Pack Bushcraft. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. Dennis has a question. Good. And look, Dennis put the 3 question marks in it. Tony, I replied to the guy that was asking about the windscreen. It's an Optimist. Yes. I didn't comment to him yet because I wasn't sure what the name was. I knew it's written on the side of it, but on that windscreen, if you noticed, it folds, it pulls out, it's spring loaded, and you can slide it around this part of the bottle on your little fuel source rather than clipping to the burner. They had one on there that was clipped to the burner, but I wasn't going to tell him about that one because I'm sure he saw it. But Optimus, perfect. Yeah, Dennis, you should have seen it. I didn't catch it on video, but the breeze, it wasn't much of a breeze when I was cooking, but the flame was like this. As soon as I put that on, it went, ooh, it was perfect. And yeah, any wind really takes away the efficiency of the stove. And I know the Foster can that Dennis sent me, he also sent me a wind baffle just made out of foil. Like say, what you can make a wind baffle for certain things like that. And there's all kinds of stuff out there, but I really like that Optimus. Really, really like it. I think that frog was hanging out and liked you. Yeah, he did. Yeah, I was trying to see him in the camera, and my headlamp, I was shining on him, and the shadow was coming from the phone, and I was thinking he'd hop away right away, but he hung out for a little while. And wish I could have got even better pictures of him. But yeah, I was surprised there was a frog out there because it was cold. Yeah, but he was loving it. Oh, Brian. Well, thank you so much, Brian. Oh, I'm going to move this out of the way here because this is a super chat. Yes. Haven't seen Louisiana Crunch Cake in a while. Greetings from Cape Cod. Yeah. So I did cook it on this last video in the rain. So we got to eat the Louisiana Crunch Cake again. But yeah, stores, they're having trouble Not all the Walmarts have them in all the time, especially when I make a video of them. They kind of disappear. But yeah, thank you so much for that super chat, Brian, Mark. Really appreciate that $10 super chat. Yeah, but I love the Louisiana crunch cake. I don't make them all the time while we're camping, just because they are sugary, and I gotta watch my sugar. I do. Yeah. Hey, Pacers, 420. Good evening, Tony. Small Town Adventures. I just got an E&O hammock. Yes, about a week ago. Perfect. Jim says it's cap. Let's see. Yeah. Dixie Cup question here. Yeah, I like the Optimus windscreen and how it clips on. Yeah, it's really, really nice. Real nice. Yeah, Connolly Outdoors. Tony, have you been enjoying the winter camp? Oh, I've been enjoying the winter camp videos. Any hot tent camping lined up? It's been, oh, I'll be out hot tenting again soon. So hot tenting in the snow, I don't believe, where I'm at, I don't believe we'll be getting any more snow anytime soon. But yeah, for the hot tent, because I have trouble processing wood, I got to go up and once I get wood, I've got to pack it and things like that. So have a little difficulty with that still. But yeah, you never know. Stay tuned. Yeah. Okay. And I hope you have fun out there hot tenting soon. Yeah. Hey, Tim, how are you doing? Hello from Florida. Oh, bet you it's nice down there. Yeah, yeah. Tony, I just looked on Amazon. It is listed. Oh, perfect. It's called Clip On Windscreen. Oh, great. All righty. So the price is higher than the one I sent you, but it's a great price of a piece of gear. Price of gear and worth it. Yeah. Well, Dennis, I love it. And I haven't used it as much as I'd like to, but it fits real good. When I do that cook system with the 750 ml titanium cup, and then I put the fuel source right inside of it. Then I got my little burner attached, and then it's in the black bag, and then I can drop the cup and everything right into that windscreen. So the windscreen's on the outside, and then I can pack it that way. Yeah. Yeah, and what I like about it is, if you know the 2-inch Mara knife, I did the Fire Striker. I don't have the windscreen on for the Fire Striker. I probably could have put it on for that. But what I like to do is get kind of like above it and then pull the ferro rod back, leave the knife in one spot and pull the ferro rod back so that the sparks fall straight down. Yep, onto it and get it fired up. Hey, Pork Roll, how are you? Pork Rolls Adventures, how you doing, brother? Yeah, yeah. And let's see. Thank you so much. The9. Yep, no worries. Well, I know it as an emphasis with the E, and it's the spelling with it. And what nationality is that? If you don't mind, Thenai. I like saying Jasmine too. Yeah. You Stitch. Where are you, Stitch? Yeah. Let's see. Carl Simpson. Let's see. Could everyone say a prayer for? Yes, Crazy Neighbor. I was going to talk about that, Carl. Thanks for reminding me. So Glenn who is Crazy Neighbor. As many of you guys watch Steve, Camping with Steve Wallace. He put out a post before last Sunday's live and mentioning that Glenn was home from the hospital with family and that he's got a terminal illness. Did not say what it was, just that it was terminal. So many prayers going up for Glenn. Saves time. Yeah, hey Patrick, how you doing? Yeah, it's daylight savings time. I hope they do pass that law where we don't have to do this anymore. That'd be great. Reminder. Ooh, Bluegrass Rendezvous. Hope to see some new faces and hope to see you, Tony. So, Flatpack Bushcraft. Reminder: October 4th, 5th, and 6th, Turkey Foot, McKee, Kentucky Bluegrass Rendezvous. Yeah, 4th, 5th, and 6th. Oh, October. That's not for a little while yet. Okay. Well, I'll have to remind me about that. Maybe I could do that. Yes. Yes. Hey, Robert Bell, how are you doing? Hi, Tony, everyone. Sorry I'm late. Well, we're just glad you're here, Robert. Yeah, Dennis. Nests right in there. Hey, bro. Oh, am I caught up? What? I'm caught up. I like yes. Oh, really, Tim? Okay. So down at HangCon. So that seems like forever ago, HangCon. And that was a great trip. So what did I do yesterday? So Miss 2.0 and I went in and into the farmer's market, and oh man, we got Raymond right when you walk in the door. Like I was saying, he's a young man. His family has a butcher shop, and he comes down to the farmer's market and brings stuff. We had hamburgers last night, great hamburgers that we bought from him. When I did that overnight up at Loyalsock with that big CCC camp fireplace, I gotten the burgers from him for that. And then Smoke and Bill, I got the crispy hot oil from Bill. So we got that. We got this pot roast we're eating tonight, and then I tasted a little piece of it. It's good. We got a couple other things. Then we went down, got the Smoke and Bill, got some things from him, and he blessed me with some of that butter. I'm looking forward to trying that butter. It's smoked butter with everything bagels on seasoning on it. Really looks good. And then I forget the name of the family, but they have all produce. So I got portobello mushrooms, they got shiitake mushrooms, they got all kinds of mushrooms there. The lettuce, the romaine lettuce, it's greener than the green back here. It's a dark green. You just know it's got. And when you buy it, it comes in a bag and it still has the roots on it. We usually get our eggs there too, so we get extra large farm fresh eggs. One of their relatives has a farm and they always bring eggs there, so we got 2 dozen of those. We got lettuce, we got string beans, we got all kinds of stuff. And we're planning on making that a regular thing, maybe every Saturday, because they're there all year round. So we did that, and then I forget what else I did. And then I'm sitting there and I go, oh, yum. There we go. And Lisa's telling what we did. Like that mug nesting in the wind. So Miss 2.0 says, yum. Shout out to the guy at the farmer's market. Beats Factory Farm Meat Any day. How about it? Yeah. So we could taste the difference in the meat, because it's just farm raised meat, and great price too. I think the piece of meat we got for that roast was something like that at the grocery store would have been $38. We got it for like 17 or a little less than 17. So really low. And then we got 2 pounds of hamburger meat, and had them put it in 1 pound bags. And last night we made 4 hamburgers with that. Yeah, huge difference. Yeah, huge difference. Hey, Gunner, how are you doing? 606. What farmers market is that? That's the one in Mount Carmel. Every Saturday is the farmers market there. I know you probably are familiar with the hometown market. That's on Wednesdays. Hometown, we got one over in Elysburg on Sundays, and then the one in Mount Carmel. And they have on the front side, they've got Amish that make pretzels. They make a pretzel with scrambled eggs and cheese, and scrambled eggs and sausage. They make sub sandwiches. They do have a little deli there as well. And then they also make omelets and things. So if you wanted to go there for breakfast and then do a little bit of shopping. Now the farmers market is in an old grocery store. But a lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff. Oh, and the one Amish family, they've got a bakery. They've got pies and cakes and tons of stuff. Hey, old and crackedated, how you doing? So after I had went, Lisa and I went to the farmers market. It was around 3:30, and I was sitting there, and I went, you know what? I'm going to run down to REI. So I ended up leaving around 3:30, and it was pouring. I went down 81 and then picked it up and went around to Mechanicsburg. So it's about an hour and 10 minutes. But I had got in the mail earlier in the day a coupon, plus I got I'm one of the when you buy something there over a certain dollar amount, you can become a member, like a co-op member. It was $30 a couple of years ago. Well, when I got that 8th year 55 liter backpack, when Lisa and I were there, and she had bought that for me as a gift. And we went ahead and got the co-op, which was awesome because every year you get 10% like back. So I had a little coupon, and I went down there because I wanted to get a pair of pants because I love these pants. So all the pants you see me in the like, you'll see me in these green pants. So these are the REI green pants. So, and they're also gray. So yeah, they're nice. But the leg zips off, and then they got that side pocket. And if you watch the video from last Thursday on the side pocket, when you see that square, that's in the side pocket. If it's in the side pocket, it's a pocket drone. But if it's in the side pocket, but you see me a lot in these pants, and I think 3 pairs of this color, and I've got like 3 pairs of the gray, but they had a tan. So I grabbed the green and the tan pants down there, and I also got some more meals. So let me show you the meals that I got. And how about that one meal was really, really good. Oh, dividends. That's right. That's what you say. So yeah, down at REI. Yeah, old and crackadated's here. Welcome, brother. Glad you made it. Yeah, and you got a really nice hearing you do that banjo on your last video as well. That was pretty cool. And then Stitch gave you and I a challenge, and that because you were talking about the double bivy, you said that you and I got to do a collab, us in the in the double bivy. All right. So, what meals did I get? So, as you guys know, the freeze dried meals, so they're not all freeze dried. I guess they are. I guess you would call them freeze dried, dehydrated, but I like the freeze dried. So the peak fuel, I used to always say peak two fuel because it's two servings. Refuel, peak refuel. They had a special on these that if you bought 8, you got an additional 10% off, and then I had discounts for other stuff. So I thought, well, I'm going to get 2 of each, get 4 different ones. And there's certain ones that I've had before that I like. And they got a whole bunch of them, all different companies. So let me show you the ones I got. So I got Peak 2 Fuel. Now this is a premium freeze dried butternut dal bat. I don't know how to pronounce it. With red lentils, chickpeas, rice, and butternut squash. So this is the one. Ooh, doesn't that look good? Yeah, it does. So this is the premium freeze-dried meal. And you can see it's got 23 grams of protein, and it is 2 servings. So I've never had this one, and I like butternut squash a lot, but I'm not quite sure how to say that. Dalbot, maybe? Butternut squash dalbot. I showed Miss 2.0 this one, and I have 2 of them, but I said, we are getting close to 15,000 subscribers eventually. It's not going as quick as it was when I did a couple of those videos the last couple of months around Christmas and stuff. So it's slowed down. But like last month, we added 1,800 subscribers. And I think so far this month, so many days, about 300. So it did drop off, but you can expect that because around Christmas, people are going to be getting outside more. And then, but I told her, because if you guys remember, and we're going to hold her to this, she said she would go camping with me when I hit 1,500 subscribers. She said, "Was that 15?" And I said, "Yeah." And she goes, "No, I thought it was 20." So, but I told her we could eat this one together for a meal because she likes that butternut squash too. It sounds really good. The other one that I got, I haven't had the Alpine Air in quite a while, but I saw this Kung Po beef, bold spicy and sweet sauce, paired with beef, peppers, and rice. So this one doesn't give a picture, but this is the Mountain Air meal. And let's say what is that? How do you pronounce that? King Po beef. So that looks good too. So I tried to get some odd ones, not odd, but some different ones that I've never had. So I got 4 different ones. So I'm going to keep going if you guys don't mind. Oh, what is Stitch here? Hey, Stitch. Okay, you did make it. Yay. I did say it correctly. Thank you. Just need 200 more subs, 1,200 more subs for right. Yeah. Because I also said when we hit 15,000, I was going to do a 24-hour live. So, and it'd be cool if we could do that outside somewhere. But one of the things that's going to be difficult is my phone won't last for 24 hours on a live. So I'd almost have to be plugged into the power bank charging the phone like for 24 hours while I'm doing it if we did it outside. So I still got to figure all that out. Is cooked lentil. Oh, I'll tell you, Stitch is like a chef. He knows all kinds of stuff. I really appreciate it. So let's see. Stitch, did you ever eat any of these ones here? The peak refuel, or has anybody had any of these? If you've had one, let me know what you thought about it. Hey, Barbara, how are you doing? Yeah, made it. Okay, I'm gonna scroll back down, get back down to the bottom. Let's see. Okay. Oh, so this one here. Hey, Tony, it's Kung Pao. Kung Pao. Okay, perfect. Thanks, Dixie Cup. Kung Pao. I was gonna say when I first looked at it, I thought it was Kung Fu. Yeah, Kung Pao. So this one here is chicken coconut curry. White chicken, rice, and vegetables with a coconut curry sauce. This one's got 44 grams of protein, and it is 2 servings. So these are big meals. I mean, I did eat all that chili. Yeah, I did. When I was out, that was a double meal too. But on some of these, I'd probably break them down, or it'd be good to eat with other people. But you can see 44 grams, and it is 2 peak refuel. This is the premium freeze dried chicken coconut curry. Doesn't that look good? I thought that thing in the middle right there was a strawberry because they did have, I did have their strawberry granola one time for breakfast. I remember that. It was quite some time ago. So if you do, let's give you an idea. If you do both servings, it's 850 calories, which these are good if you're, hiking long distance, things like that. But if you ever tried one of these, certainly do. I have not. Okay, Stitch, you didn't, but I did eat plenty of native cooked dalbat whilst hiking the Nepal. Oh, wow. Pretty much that's all they eat. Oh, that's something. Mike, so your favorite is the beef marinara. I never had that one. I never had that one. Yeah, coconut chick curry looks so good. Yeah, it does. And I got one more that I'll show you. So wow, 44 grams of protein. Insane. Tommy Foolery, welcome to the Sunday Night Live. So the last one that I got is this one here. So this is a peak refuel as well. So this one's got 40 grams of protein per pouch, 2 servings, and I got the home style chicken and rice, white chicken, rice, vegetables, and a creamy sauce. So here's that one. Oh, there you go. But look at that creamy chicken. Yeah, doesn't that look good? Yeah, it does. Oh, James, thank you so much for that super sticker. Really appreciate that. Where do you get the meals at? So I found there's a great selection at REI. They've got a whole bunch of different ones: breakfast, dinner, all different. Oh, let me move this. Oh, and don't pull my light. It's wrapped around my ankle and my foot. Okay, so these ones you can find at Walmart, like these. These are, this is by far out of Adventure Meals, Mountain House. Chicken and dumplings. I love their chicken and dumplings. I certainly do. So these, they don't always have this one at Walmart, but the Peak 2 or Peak Refuel, REI, or you can go on to Amazon has a lot. Go through my storefront, go to backpacking meals. I put any ones that they have or that I liked, I put them on the storefront, and you can order them through there, Amazon, because you may not have an REI near you. Um, but yeah, and then I ate the that sweet strawberry, the Delicioats, the other day for breakfast. So I still have red raspberry Delicioats. Now these you can get from the affiliate link, but these are the Delicioats. Red raspberry, and I've still got this one because this is the very first one I ever had, was the cherry chocolate when I did that mall camp. And then, ooh, delicious. Delicioats. Yeah. So these are overnight oats, and the last two times that I've had them warm, where I poured in the warm water in the morning rather than soaking overnight, because where I was at, I could actually do that. Let's see. I need to check them out. Let's see this. Peak Refuel donated a small case of meals for the Woolly Camp. Oh, perfect. For the hammock hang raffle. Perfect, 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 James. Yeah. Oh, Mike's saying that's very good, home style chicken and rice. Yeah, so you've had that one. I have not had it. Are these Peak meals cheaper than Mountain House? No. So the Mountain House, I mean, they're not far cost wise difference. Maybe about $1.50 more but I don't know. So these generally around 11, 12, 11 and a half, $12. These, the Peak 2 fuel, they're like $13.95, but if you bought 8, got 10% off. Then I had another coupon, so they were definitely cheaper than these the way I bought them. But there's more in here, I think, in the Peak Refuel, and I just think the ingredients are a little better in here. I know the flavor, but as far as chicken and dumplings, yum. This one I love. I love the chicken and dumplings from Adventure Meal. Yeah. Okay. Or Mountain House. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, let's see. Let's see. Barbara says, good. I need to check them out. I hate to cook. Laugh out loud. TV dinners get old. Yeah, Barbara, I tell you what. And you could, like I said, you can break these down, because even that chicken and dumplings I broke down into 2. Didn't eat it as one serving one time. So I wasn't that hungry. I broke it into 2 and then ate another one like a couple weeks later on a camp. But they're quick and easy, just with the hot water. You do have to wait for about 10 minutes and stuff, 12 minutes roughly. And you can't put them in koozie to keep them warm, things like that. But they're delicious. I love eating those. Hey, Travis, how are you doing? Travis Walker. Let's see. Hey, Tony, has your wife ever been out on an adventure with you? So she loves to hike. All in our early videos, she went gold panning with me on a video. She sat and read a book along the creek while I was doing my gold panning. We've hiked to overlooks. We hiked to an overlook on our anniversary. I forget which one that was, but that was a rough hike. It was up. Yeah, we did that one. So she's been doing that, but she's never camped overnight. Never hammock camped in her life. So no, I want her to, but I probably need a shower, a bathroom, a flushing toilet, and all that stuff to get her out on an overnight. Yeah, that I think it's feathers. Yeah, Mountain House chicken and dumplings. Yep. Yeah, a lot of people like chicken and dumplings. Very good. Also, more expensive. Oh, really? Yeah, the Pinnacle Foods is very good. Also, more expensive than Peak Refuel. Yeah. I don't. Did I have a Pinnacle? I don't remember. I don't remember. Oh my goodness, Nick! Thank you for that super chat. Well, it says, "Can't believe I missed the beginning of the video tonight. Happy Sunday." Yeah, and it was jumping forward. Maybe it was the time difference, but thank you so much, Nick, for that super chat. Super chat. I do like traveling Robert. I couldn't think of his name last week when I was saying, "Oh, we watched." I couldn't think of his name, but Traveling Robert. He like super chat, but he's an artist, singer as well. He makes his own music for his videos. Yeah. But he does a lot of traveling videos. Only one meal a day, sometimes two. Oh yeah, so like an intermittent fast works good. Yeah, so based on like if you're doing calories and stuff, what's really nice is just to give you an idea. Let's say coconut chicken curry. So on the back side here, 430 calories for one serving, and 850 for two. Wait, that'd be 860. I don't know where do the extra 10 calories go when you eat two servings, but as a deficit. So it's better to eat two servings because it's less calories than eating both halves twice, if that makes sense. All righty. Class A. Review to get my wife. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, Class A RV. All right. Let's see. Yeah, thank you, Skeeter, for letting everybody know to do a thumbs up. Math ain't my matchup. Yeah, math ain't matching up. Right. Doesn't. That's why I said we should eat both servings because it's 10 calories less if you eat them both all at once. So, caught my first limit of largemouth bass, Stephen. Yes, awesome Friday. I love spring fishing. Yeah, I used to love fishing. Got to get out there again. I just can't cast right now too good, so I got to do my left hand. Ooh, Lone Star. Need to make peach cobbler for dessert. I did make. I did with the peach. The one time I did the peach with the Louisiana crunch cake as a dessert. That was really good. No problem. Distilling Adventures. Sorry I'm late, but glad I made it. Well, I'm glad you made it as well. All righty. Wow, we're an hour and 23 minutes in already. I can't see how. Let's see. Okay, okay. And I'm all caught up with comments. We got 86 people watching. That's awesome. I have to slide it to the side so I can see it because I got the comments lined up right under the phone. So it kind of looks like I'm looking at you when I'm reading. But yeah, that camp was Wednesday night. So the poncho that I hiked in, that's the ONEWIND poncho, and that's actually their extra large. Their new one that fits over to the pack. Now my pack was pretty high. I keep it it's pretty high. So the backside was a little bit higher and made my arms a little tight. But you can use that as a oh uh, a tarp. So, which I've wanted to get out there and do a tarp. Look at Miss 2.0. Woohoo! Hey, and thanks. So we uh, we hiked in with that, and I'm I'm trying to get. I'm used to having my arms out, and when I got to reach into that pocket to get that little drone out as I was going in, I was doing a little with the hover air. And how about the shot where it goes up through the trees while I'm in there? We're outside to fix the tarp up. A lot of neat opportunities with that. I had it follow me. I had it set low. I just walked, and I used it a couple times on that video. Now you can fly it if you have internet. Uh, you can fly it, but by using the phone, manually, so you can take it up much higher than the 50 feet it goes. Yeah. Hey, Rug Bug, how are you doing? Scratch. Rug Bug 13 scratching the surface. I'm watching tonight, just being quiet till now. Well, awesome. Well, I'm glad you didn't stay quiet the whole night yet. What drone was that? Looks cool. So this is I did a review on this. This is the Hover XL. So it's a pocket drone. You can see, you take it out. I don't know if there's enough light in here to fly it. Let's see what. So you just push the button. It'll come on. It talks to you. Let's see if you get 2 servings. Oh, you got to hold the button down. Come on until the green light comes on. There's a green light in the front, and there's a green light behind me too. Current mode, hover. So current mode, hover. So you would hold it in front of you, push the button. Continue, hover. And it takes off your hand. It's looking at me. And it's going to just sit there. It's recording right now because the red light's on. But when I don't want it to just hover, I can walk away from it and everything. But if I put my hand out and I stand still, it lands back on my hand. And then I just turn it off and stick it in my pocket. And then you can download the stuff with your phone. But that's the little hover air. And it does have this all around it right here. Guard. So I did 2 attempts to get it to fly straight up between branches where the hemlock was, and you turn it off. And it's got a 2,000. It's over a 2K camera on it as well. So then I just so if you notice in my video, I don't know if I can get back far enough for you to see my pocket. Yeah. So I just take it and I just put it right in my pocket in that little pouch right there. But when I had the poncho on, it's Velcro down the sides, and I'm like, oh, let me get to trying to pull it and find it and everything else, and then get it out, and then lands, and then I got to get it put back away in there. I'm not going to fall today. Yeah. Oh, distilling. What? Thank you so much for that super sticker. That thing is legit, right? Tommy, Tom my foolery. Tommy my foolery. Yeah, it is. It's a neat little piece of gear. Because when I wanted to get the one shot, so it has zoom out. It'll fly out. It takes off your hand and then it flies out. I had it set at 25 feet, and I had to pick from camp. Like, oh, I can go that way, but I can't get 25 feet before it would be near a branch. So I had to go this way a little bit, kept looking, and I thought I had a good shot through there. Push a button, it takes off, and it hovers for a second, and then camera comes on, it flies away, and then it flies back after it does 25 feet. But you can have it do, I think it's like 6 feet. There's different, if you keep pushing the button or hold it down when it's on a setting like bird's eye or fly out, it'll give you different feet. Go watch that video. It's the video, it's in the review section. I did a great review on it because you could hear the propeller sound. Because where I was at, like I had no internet or anything, but I can go onto my phone, make it so it records, do the setting to the hover air, make it record, and it links up together and records and cancels out. That's one of the things they do. It cancels out, and you'll see that in the video. Totally cancels out the propeller sound, so you don't hear the propellers at all. Yeah. So thank you again, Distilling Adventures, for the $1.99 super sticker. Awesome. Make a good meal better. Just wrap it in bacon. Yeah, right, Carl? That's always good. Bacon, my favorite. Very cool. Let's see. Yeah, right. Olin Crackaday, that's my little buddy. Yeah. I think in that video, one of the videos, I forget. Maybe it wasn't hover. I walk up to it and say, "Hey, little buddy." It was my it's Paga drone. So the majority of all the filming that I do is just with my phone, but with the addition of the Hover Air XL. I can incorporate some, and it was raining, not real hard at that point because you can't fly it when it's really raining, but it was raining just enough for me to be able to get some of those shots. Yeah. Hey, Tamara, how are you doing? That is so cool. Wow. Yeah, it is. I have to go back and check that out. Check out the review. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, me too, says Skeeter. Love seeing it come down in the trees. Yeah. So there's a setting you can make it just go up and come straight down. But when it takes off, there's another setting, but you have to go through your phone to set it up. And I do it once you set it up, it's the way it always goes. It'll go up, but then it'll get all the way to the top. It'll spin. You do like a 180. No, it does 360. And then on its descent, it slowly rotates as it comes back down. So for me, I can't use the whole video like the whole time it goes up and down because I only use pieces of it, because I like to keep people's attention through the editing, but just enough that people get an idea what it's doing. Hey, Tony, how did you do that trick with button on the tree? how to cue the music when you were editing? Yeah, so I just walk over and I just slap the tree. That if you've ever watched any of Lisa and I's hiking videos where we hiked to overlooks, there was one where Emma was with us and we hiked up to this one overlook near Duncannon on the Appalachian Trail, and Emma was first, and she walked up and she hit the blaze, and I had teens music. Wow, I was like, then Lisa walks up and hits it as we're going past it, and it changes to different style music, and then I finally walk up and hit it, and then it's a different style of music. So all that's done in editing. Yeah, and unfortunately, the power director changed all their music. That I can't find any of the old music that I used to really, really like. So that's that's not my style of music they have now. So I have to use the music that I have from my earlier videos. I have to save it, in other words. Alrighty. So good night. Good night. Good night, Gene. Good night. Everybody's saying good night. Tony finally got a monster on his trail cam, right? Yeah. So a lot of people are saying, "Oh, you look like Hunchback of Notre Dame." Yeah. Oh, speaking of that, that's St. Patty's Day is coming up very soon. Mama Cookie. Hey, Mama Cookie, how you doing? That's a new. I don't think I've seen you on here before. And if I did, I didn't recognize the name. I apologize, but welcome. From the time change. Right, Mike? Yeah, so time change gonna can I say how much the drone was? I think that the Hover Air runs about $349 for the Hover Air drone, and I wouldn't recommend it if you want to fly drones, and do a long, like real high and far and things like that. I wouldn't recommend it. I would recommend it only if you want to get like hovering shots, you know, that kind of stuff, or just a quick little fly out and back, where it's flying itself basically, because it does. Just you set it and it just goes. But I wouldn't recommend it if someone wants to fly a drone or get a drone. I wouldn't recommend this one for that. It's a tool. It's used mainly just for grabbing a couple different angles, things like that. But yeah, I think $349. But they sent that to me to do a review. Yeah. Hey, there's Dave, RNRV Chronicles. Hey, everyone. We're chorus concert here at the RV park. So I won't be able to stay long since I am videoing it for them. How is everyone? Hi, Tony. Hey, Dave. So Dave's wife plays in the concert out there at the park. Yeah, Dave's learning to play saxophone. Yeah, he is. Yep. Daylight savings time today. Right. Yeah, yeah. Hey, JPZ, how are you doing? I would use a drone like you would. I think it's perfect and not a bad price. Right, Mike? There we go. Yeah, so it's like I said, it's mainly just a grab. I wouldn't. I mean, you can capture a lot of neat stuff with a regular drone, so you really have to know what you want to do. But if you just need a couple little shots to add to the thing, your video, then I think it's great for that. Yeah, let's see. All righty. My mother's and uncle's birthday is on the 18th. Well, happy birthday to both of them. Oh, awesome. MD Gons. Maria, yeah. Finally ordered the Ridgeline light and been watching the videos while in the hammock. Awesome. Yeah, and I'll tell you what, that Ridgeline light, I really like that. And if you saw in this last video, I used it still in the bag and used it as a bag light. I had it hanging on the tripod to kind of light me. I could have taken, which I forgot to take, the Olight O bulb, or I forgot where it was at in my pack. So I just decided to use the Ridgeline bag light as a bag, and then I strung it up on the Ridgeline. But that was perfect. I love that thing. And that I think is $34. And I do have that on the Amazon storefront too. So if you go in there and look at lighting, it's in there. I- wow, a lot of birthdays around you, Mama Cookie. And I was at a birthday today. Lisa and I were. Both of our granddaughters, their birthdays weren't today. One was February 29th, leap year. So she's 4. We joke around with her and tell her she just turned 1 today or on the 29th. Absolutely. Good night, Skeeter. Oh, okay. The chorus concert, not the band one. Okay. Oh, yours is on the 18th too. Well, happy birthday. And you have been watching a ton of videos. You've been on marathons. Yes, you have. And commenting on a lot of them, which I greatly appreciate. Carl, go on. If you go into the playlist go to my channel, click on playlist, and you'll see different playlists and like travel, gold panning. So there are gold panning ones on there. My one PA gold panning one, boy, that's got a lot of views. People still watch it every couple days, but it shows me doing it in the creek and things like that. Yeah. Okay. Instructions for the cot today, so I complete. All right. Yeah, she only has a birthday every 4 years. Yeah, so when she goes to graduate now, when she's 18, she'll be 4.5, right? We'll joke with her then too. Yeah. All right. So we have been on for 9 hours and 41 minutes. No, 1 hour and 41 minutes. It's 9:41. Let's see. I enjoyed your rain hammock camp Thursday, says Mike Ryder. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. And that one's doing good. That one's got 6,100 views or something like that. I don't know if I can see it. Channel dash. Yeah, it looks like over 6,000 views since Thursday. Yeah, so that one's doing real good. Yeah, it's and the average view duration is long. Like I said, in analytics, you can look at like, do you have any dips or spikes on a video, and it'll show you where I used to get dips and spikes on a lot of my videos early on, but anymore there's like not really it says there's not enough movement for a dip or a spike, so it's consistently watching throughout the video. So I always look at little stuff like that. Yeah, Dixie Cup. I just saw your comment on the video because I'm looking at YouTube here. But an hour ago, you said, or maybe a little longer because I didn't refresh this, but you got scared when you saw the truck lights in that video. Yeah, they were there for quite a while too. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Yeah, it's always funny lately when I do Sunday Night Live, I lose subscribers. I'm just looking at my sub count now, and we went down 4 subscribers since we started, which I think what it does is it pops up on people's phones. They go, live? Well, I don't want to see camping. I'm out of here. See ya. All right. But I just think that's funny. But the last 3 weeks in a row, the last 3 Sundays in a row, when people do see the lives pop up, I don't know, they go away. I'm not sure why they do, but they do. Okay, so now I'm back to here. All right, and I gotta move it. But yeah, so the pot roast is done. Lisa has already ate ate it, I think. Thanks for the likes. Yeah. All right. So Dave, we'll see you later. Have yourself an awesome time. Everybody else, enjoy. Love you all. Talk to you later. All right. How do they celebrate her birthday the other 3 years? They don't. She doesn't get a birthday any other time. No. Just kidding. So because they're both of their birthdays are very close, the 6-year-old and 4-year-old, uh, they celebrate their birthdays on the day, but she either does, I think, the day before, like on the 28th, she'll have her birthday, is the birthday, cake, stuff like that at the house. And we go see her on, but a party is they combine the two of them together and we have a party, or she has a party. And she does a great job. Both my daughters do. Great job at making themed and themed birthdays and all the little decorations and stuff. They're lost, right? Yeah. See ya. Yeah. Wow, really? Oh, and it wasn't me doing. Yeah, no, I know YouTube just ditches for some reason, kicks people out, but I don't know why. It's only with lives that happens, because I'll go on the analytics and it'll show me like how many subscribers that video gets, when they're watching the video and they click on it. But the last 3 lives I've had, I go in there and it's like, oh, within the first hour, boom, you lose one, another one, another one. Then usually over a couple days, you lose a couple. But that didn't used to happen. I don't know what's going on, but I don't care. Yeah. Do you have a Thursday camp ready, all ready to go? No, I don't, Mike. No camp ready yet. Yeah, pot roast is already made. It to Facebook. Oh, did it really, Jeff? Did Lisa post the pictures over on Facebook? Yeah. So she cut up all the vegetables and stuff, and I just did put all the stuff on it with the ranch powdered, brown gravy powder, low sodium powder, stick of butter, different things like that. Put it on it, and then we baked it. So yeah, it was on for hours, and it makes its own juice because we don't add water. We don't add any water at all. Maybe a little bit of the juice from the jar of the. I can never say these peppers. Pectorino peppers. The little peppers you see on salads, whole with the stems. We throw those in there too. Very delicious. And I'm getting hungry, so I'm gonna get ready to jump off of here and go eat. Carl, here we go. Yeah, no, I have not seen any aliens while camping close enough to each other. Oh, yeah, I didn't think of that. Yeah, the buttons could be. Yeah, they're just too excited to see me. Whoop! Every thumbs up. Oh, he unsubscribed. No, that's funny. No. Yeah. Hey, Shade Tree America, haven't seen you in a while, brother. How are you doing? Yeah, I got a rendezvous coming up. May, right? Let's see. All right. Early appointment. Good night, Mama. Mama Cookie. Good night. Good night. Good night. So, like I said, I don't have a camp set up yet. Good night. Oh, peppercini. Yes, pepper. Yes, those ones. Pepper on chinny. Pepperoncini. Yeah, pepperoncini. Yes. that one. What she said. Yeah. Tony and everyone, good night. Good night. Okay, it just might be folks. Yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah, good night, Brendan. All right, so I am gonna go. Like I said, I'm getting hungry, and but I do not have a video for this Thursday yet. We'll see what happens. Not quite sure what I'm gonna do, but I do also have a doctor's appointment this week and a couple things, and I've got to drive. Miss 2.0 is going to visit her mama, so I've got to drive her to drop her off so she can ride out with a sibling. And all right, so good night, good night, good night, Maria, good night, everyone, good night, Carl. So I'm not sure, and then this month is going to be really rough, just because of all the appointments that I have. But that's what I said last week. I didn't have one for Thursday, which isn't a big deal. I know how to do one overnight. We did that Wednesday. I didn't get out till Wednesday, but we had a video for Thursday. So hopefully we will. But if not, go watch one of the old ones. Yeah. If you haven't seen it, go check out something in the travel, something a little different, or one of the early camping videos. I made my very first overnight winter camp video in Centralia. All right. Good night, everyone. Well, hey, thanks a lot for being on here tonight. I always enjoy getting together with everyone. Thanks, everyone, for all the super chats and also the super stickers. What a blessing that is. And yeah, love you guys. And we will see you on the next random adventure. Tony 2.0 can't say out yet because I ain't ready to click out. All right. But you guys have an amazing week. Hey, Josh and Jen from Josh Wants to Go Camping. Oh, oh. Hey, good night, Mary. Good night, Johnny. Good night, good night, good night, good night. Love you guys. See ya.